My bad. But we are back to this, continuing on with the game. I don't even remember where he left off. Talia Resort. Oh yeah. So there's been some developments. I think we're like a week or two away from whenever teams, whatever the like final day is where Team Zen blows up the island, right? And again, I mean, speaking of blowing up, right? The doctor, right? You know, not Connell, but the professor. I think Jenner was his name, right? Professor. He was able to stage an explosion amidst Gira and Zeta fighting, and was able to actually escape. What was it? Whatever Helios, was it Helios Mountain? I don't even know. And then reunite with Malia, right? Given she's alive. Obviously awkward reunion, but yeah, I mean, and on it, like, here's the thing, you know, I guess comparative to those types of figures we've seen before, I think, like, you know, this is an actual, like, good job, or, like, good portrayal of what I'd say is, like, you know, a sympathetic villain, you know, or antagonist, or a sympathetic person who joined the antagonists, right? Because obviously he's not a good guy. He joined Team Zen. But, you know, he joined it for a good cause, right? And it was, you know, the birth of his daughter, right? You know, that kind of made him realize, you know, and, like, snap out of it. And made him, like, basically decide that helping her was his main priority, right? You know, so, like, I trust the guy. It'd be wild if he betrayed us. Like, honestly, like, that would be a plot twist of the century. But again, compared to, like, because I know in Reborn, there was the one Meteor admin. I don't even remember their name, but I can look it up. Actually, that's what I'm going to do, because I'm like, hold on. Team Meteor. Because what was the one admin's name? It was a Corey, right? You know, yeah, you know, it was Corey, right? But, like, unfortunately, he wasn't able to particularly succeed as to where seemingly Dr. Jenner was. So, you know, but again, yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I like Adam with the orange hair, right? Dude, can Saki not just, like, fuck off for like 10 minutes? Like, so she's literally just unknown location. Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, Breakson's at the spot. What the hell? Take that trial today. Yeah, that was the plan, but where the fuck is Saki, you know? Yeah, Saki's just missing, you know. Train rock type, you know. Cool. Yep, good for them, you know. I guess we'll see about, you know, whenever Saki turns up, right? They just kind of do their own thing. They're a lone wolf. I swear, dude, Amanda's gonna be... What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I do remember this. Bruh, Amanda, I swear to God, they're Madam X. Like, top contenders for Madam X is Amanda. Like, easy. Let's see. Trial goer. I mean, this is essentially just that same location in Alola. Hello? Oh. There you go. Thank God for the speed up option in this game. Really? That only did that much damage? Alright. I mean, I can just use... Oh, I forgot. I don't even have Aqua Jet. I was going to say, you know, Ferugly, that's just Mono Dark. Let's send out the Bug type. Oh, I'm a dumbass. That's poison, ain't it? Damn. Well, I can also use freaking... Oh, it is Dark Poison. It's Dark Poison, right? I don't know why I got confused with the... I'm surprised it didn't use Fake Out, because I know for a fact Leopard have a Fake Out. Damn, I lost 2 of my Pokemon from the very... Goddamn. The fuck is he talking about? Oh, it's friggin' Charmer, you know. I was gonna say, what is this dude's trainer class? Luxray. I was gonna say, and it also gain. Well, now that our attack is sharply written, you're fucking kidding me. Luxio. Just send out like Didine for that. We got pretty lucky with that confusion though. Super Fang. Nah, I think I'm good with the current moves. Damn, what the fuck? Freaking Charmer. Charmer trainer. Dude, I need a heal. Like. Also, am I supposed to like... Who the fuck is this? What the hell is she doing? What is she fucking talking about? You don't work here. Oh, it's freaking Alex, you know. I was gonna say, if only it were Sam, you know, Sam freaking Adam would sprint his way over here, you know. Oh, we're gonna die. Watch this, we'll get back all our HP. It survived. How much fucking HP is that? That's got to be literally 1 HP. Venusaur. Damn, that. Oh, we're probably gonna lose. Yeah, we lost. Rip. You know what? Just damn. I do love this. You know. What's it called? I do love how they have this little like. It's such a weird thing, but like I love how they have the little like ether. You know. That you get sent to when you lose a fight. It's just a small thing, but it's actually like pretty cool. I was gonna say I just need to go back and heal because realistically, yeah, let's try this one more time. I should have. That's on me for not like switching out when I should have. So it literally survived on like 1 HP before then. That's fantastic. Also, yeah, Talonflame would have been really good against Venusaur. Levaini's honestly probably the best bet. Oh my god, seriously? Alright, who's a good... I think Mightyena is pretty good, because we can get the, Oh my god, how is this... Jesus Christ. Also, how is it outspeed, like, my whole fucking team? Like, Venusaur ain't that fast, so, like, I don't know why. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what is she even doing, you know? Damn, yeah, Venom's like, man, I should add this shit to the gym, you know? Yeah, Venom's like, damn, this is some good ideas right here. Damn, you know, low-key, I love this, like, you know, I think there's way too much of, oh, this next generation is, like, hooked mentality. Like, you already know how I feel about that. As, like, an older Gen Z who distinctly remembers the 90s kids epidemic, You know how I feel about that type of mentality. I think we need more, definitely need more like of a positive, like, you know, outlook on the next generation. And if there is a negative outlook, it's on dog shit parenting rather than, oh, look how fucked this generation is. Like, Alita. Oh, now we got a freaking, what the fuck? I was gonna say, like, is he, Saki always have to win, you know? Oh yeah, I was gonna say freaking, hey, Adam, look cool, look cool. Hey, Adam, don't worry, I'll hook you up. I'll be your wingman, you know? Hey, don't worry, Adam. Galisopod. This actually good, oh, it tried. It tried. Oh, probably has fucking no guard. Oh my god. Don't do this shit. Okay, thank god. Oh, we got lucky. Hey, don't worry, Adam. Hey, you can still get them. Hey, Adam, now's your chance. Go. Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, low-key, like, why can't we do this, like, on a normal-ass, frickin' field? Like, there's no reason. Also, before I even fucking do anything else, let me just go back and heal. Because I already know on this amount of fucking HP, I'm not gonna be able to, like, actually, god damn it, go through. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Oh, so what's this, like, giant black rock? Like, oh, I was gonna say literally nothing. Turns out I can just walk right past it. Yeah, what do these things do? I don't know. Damn, she's like, man, let's just cut the bullshit and fight. Sure. Where are the speakers? Where's that thing even hooked up to? I was gonna say, we just, you know... Yeah, that's not... Man, shut the fuck up, you know. Loki, that's badass. Why are we even fighting? I wonder what's gonna be... Oh, it's just, yeah, shiny Charizard. Yeah, I was gonna, bro, tap it. Come on, man. Hey, listen. I know we're buds, right? I'm in the middle of this trial. Like, come on, man. You couldn't wait till, like, after. Like, I'm assuming this. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Hey, I bet Tapu Koko is our. We're on good terms with Tapu Koko, though. You know, I'm fighting it again. Alright, that's kind of bullshit. We're fighting both at once. That's... Come on, man. What are we doing? Obliterate this fucking shiny Charizard. Reflect? Oh, brother. What are we doing here? Oh, what are we doing? Oh, that hurts. What are we doing here? Oh, what are we fucking doing? Oh, I can, like, one-shot this Charizard, I'm pretty sure. Because it's shiny, but that doesn't mean it actually has a changed typing. So... Alright, hold on, stop. Like, I need to actually plan out this fight. Like, because, like, this is gonna get, like, kind of egregious. Like... Yeah, this is gonna get... Oh my god, I crashed the game. Because, yeah, the fight's going to get pretty egregious. Like, you know, now I'm fighting 2. Like, my bad. Okay, I think what we do is, because Rock is quad effective against the Charizard, I think we lead off with Venusaur solely so we can take out that Charizard, and then that should be our first move, is to take out the Charizard, and then set up on the, you know. Why is it not, hold on. Hello? Why is it not capturing the game? Why the fuck is it not capturing the game? Is there like a... Hold on. There we go. I don't know why friggin' OBS is being weird. Yeah, come on, man. I have already fought Tapu Kokoball. Yeah, we should be able to hopefully... That's actually clutch. Please hit itself in confusion. Oh. Yeah, because we'll send in to Dean because Parabolic Charge hits both. Oh my god, it's part... I forgot it was part electric. This is a tough... So, electric flying. We don't have anything that's good against that. The only thing we had was rock and then... We can spam Rock Smash to, like, lower its defense. That's, like, what we've been doing. So, I mean... Actually, let's yawn it. I think that's better. So we got 2 by, you know... Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna kill us. But we lowered its defense twice. It's reflect faded, so we're good to like switch in. I forgot it was, god fucking damn it. I don't know why I thought it was electric flying when it's electric fairy. It summoned another one. Yeah, we're kind of fucked here. It megaed. Okay, it... Oh my god. Yeah, these rift fights are fucking... Like... These rift fights are something else. Oh my god. Yeah, we're fucked here. Can we, like, kill this thing? Okay, no. I don't know why I thought that... Oh my god. Well, we lose a... God damn it. Yeah, these... Alright, well, let me... Here's what we're gonna do, right? Because I saved... And let me make sure it is actually recording the fucking screen. Like, for what... I don't know why it wasn't. Oh my god, I keep crashing the game. Yeah, I don't know why. Whenever, like, I spam C as it's booting up, it just crashes. There we go. I don't know why the last time it did. So... I don't know. I freaking had a... like brain dump or something. I don't know why I thought, but here's the thing, we do have all these EXP candies, so it's like, damn, that literally did nothing. All right, Swords Dances can actually be lethal, but I think we're just never going to be able to use it. I'd get rid of Cut. Let's get rid of Cut because I could always teach it Cut again. Yeah, Swords Dance can be like lethal. So I do think for this fight, and because doesn't Dedenne have cut? Or who is cut? No, it doesn't. I mean, if I need it, I can always go back and teach it. I do think the strat is to start off with Venusaur just so we can, like, obliterate that first Charizard. So, and get that out of the way. Yeah, I kind of fucked up. I don't know. I just messed up the typing of that hard as shit. Because it is Electric Fairy. And again, I do think... Oh my god, it survived with like 1 HP. And let's see if we can get the Leech Seed off on... I value getting rid of that Charizard more than anything else. So... Okay, so... And then I do think Dedenne's good because Parabolic Charge does hit both. So... Yeah, so Electric Fairy. I don't know how I fucked up the typing that bad. But I don't think it actually, that's the thing, I don't think it possesses a fairy type. So yeah, I do think low-key the strat of having Mightyena set up on it is indeed best. So yeah, we got the 2 off. So I don't even know if it's worth switching. Damn, this is like... I don't know if we'll be able to, like... Again, these rift fights are something else. That's why I'm like, I need to actually, like, probably legit just go and improve my team for these rift fights. If we just get 1 Swords Dance off, how much of a better... Then the question is, how do we beat the... I think Dedenne is a good bet. We kind of need Dedenne against the second Charizard because of the Fairy being super effective against Dragon. Because otherwise we don't have a Pokemon that is indeed super effective against Dragon. So yeah, let's do a Swords Dance. And then... But Dragon... But it doesn't affect it, which is the thing. I'm only going to go for 1. If we can get a Dragon Claw off on this Charizard, though, but I'm pretty sure it does outspeed us. But unless it uses... Yeah, I was going to say... And it does possess a... But again, here's the thing. I think Dedenne is the only one that's going to be able to actually... God damn it. Yeah, so we're fucked. And yeah, because these... That's my thing, is we just don't possess a move. So... Yeah, that's... Yeah, but because here... We definitely do, I feel like, need Dedenne to take out that... Oh my god, I keep... Realistically, I'm like... And again, these Rift fights are something else. Like, I feel... Alright, to be fair, there were some difficult Pulse fights, I will say. But, like, I feel like these Rift fights are more difficult. I mean, they're essentially the same thing. I do feel like we need we need to save Dedenne for that second Charizard. Like, because Venusaur takes out the first one, right? I think that's the easy part. It's the second one that Megas into... But fire resists Fairy, though. Fire resists, so that's the thing. We don't really have anything against that second Charizard. Hold on, dude. Ground would be extremely good for this fight. Any, like, ground type. I don't have any ground type moves, do I? But ground would be something that would be very good for this fight. Sand Tube that no one can learn, or Mud Barrage. Yeah, man, that's... Also, how did I miss this? I don't have anyone in the PC, like, because I think, honestly, it's quite possible, low-key, we might not be able to beat this Rift fight with our current team. Like, I think, like I said, the first, like, Rifts we were able to get through, but I think kind of the reality is that, like, these Rift fights are, like, very difficult, and I need to ensure that our team is actually, like, up to par. My team's already fully healed. I don't know why. Yeah, and we also don't have, like, the infinite EXP. Yeah, the only one that's even close to being, like, we have this shiny Skorupi, which is, like, whatever. Okay, low-key, this Salazzle. This must eat a berry. I think the low-key, but the thing is, it's only level 40. But I guess I could train it, because I'm going to be honest, I might need to end this part early, because I don't think our team is currently capable of actually beating, you know, I don't think it's capable of beating that Rift Pokemon. I think that's kind of the reality. I don't think we're capable of beating that Rift Pokemon. I think this Salazzle will be, like, unironically, a really good one to use. This Snow Run doesn't, but again, then it's like, if only there is an easy way to, like, get them to level, I should say. Skorupi is also poison, but it doesn't actually have any poison moves. Oh yeah, we got the Slowpoke. Obviously Nancy, I think, would be pretty solid, but again, it doesn't. That's the thing. But I do think Salazzle, and it has a freaking berry, so. Because who in our party is absolutely useless in this fight? I feel like Floatzel is 100% useless. Like, I feel like every other Pokemon at least has some use. But the issue with Floatzel is, I mean, granted, Floatzel has a poison move. But again, the problem is because of fucking, you know, because of the environment dragging down, I think we're going to try to use this Salazzle. And essentially, I think we try to use it as, like, I don't know if we can one-shot the Tapu Koko with Belch. I think, again, it's a much... So, because, again, Floatzel is absolutely 100% useless. So, I guess what I might do is because if we can just outright kill... I don't know if we can one-shot it with Belch. Maybe if we do Nasty Plot into attacking it. But again, I think at least given... Yeah, Floatzel does nothing for us this fight. Maybe if it were a different environment, you know, but... So what I might do, let's do Nasty. I wonder if I can greed a Nasty Plot. Light Screen, Incinerate, but come on. Really? Come on. Is it always gonna Okay, looks like I can't even use it for this fucking one anyway. Alright, I'll do my normal strat, but we have the option of because if it's always going to Incinerate and it's always going to outspeed us, we're never going to be able to actually get that move off, which is the problem. So here's what we'll do. Go back to using Venusaur. So I think we save that for, like, the second go around. Well, I don't know. We'll try. This is my last attempt, and if we aren't able to win, I'll need to do some work to ensure, like, we can actually beat this. Like, in my sneaking suspicions, we're going to need to do this for a lot of Rift fights. Because if it's always going to Incinerate, it's always going to get rid of our... Damn, we didn't confuse it. I was low-key hoping we would. Don't use Dedenne. I think Talonflame, because what we do here is we can get rid of this Charizard. And it use Reflect. And again, none of this shit. Yeah, Nature Madness. I guess because it, at least for whatever reason, in its first move set, it doesn't seem to carry an electric type move. Alright, so now it's a question of what do we do? Talonflame lasted way longer than... I guess it doesn't carry an electric move. I want to save Belch for the second go-around. So, what is the current move here? I think Might Yuna. Sending out Might Yuna. Nah, I think... Because here's the thing, Lavaney is also good against that Charizard. So, I think, yeah, we'll send out Might Yuna here. Because we can... I think we can set up on it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's try to do that. And yeah, Megas. And it always incinerates, which is what's fucked. So we need to take out that Charizard. That needs to be a thing here, so. And it's so fucked that it's a 1v2. Oh my god, dude. Like... and yeah, it resists it anyway, so I don't know why I thought this would do anything. Yeah, like... and it's gonna just fucking use Incinerate. So... it failed? How did it fail? Hold on, what happened to our fucking berry? Dude, yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, these Rift fights are actually pretty fucking, like, annoying. I mean, the fact that we're doing a 1v2 fight is, like, not like 1v2 is in but how did that fail? That's my curiosity. We literally have the fucking berry. The user must eat a berry. Why... is it that we need to eat it before we actually do the... oh my god. I genuinely don't know what to do. I'm gonna need it at this part here in, like, game plan, like, how to beat this Rift fight. Because I think if we have a ground type, that would be, like, extremely good. Like, ground types, I think, would be extremely strong. Again, like, I think this is very quickly going to become a problem where these, like, again, it's the same issue, like, with Reborn, it was more the field effects, right? Because in Reborn, you had the thing where you would have gym leaders that would use one specific field, and, like, their entire team would be centered around it, and, like, there would be, because there's, like, 40 different ones, there's no way you can, like, take advantage of it. In this, like... because I swear the Pulse... okay, some of the Pulse fights were bad, I will say. Some of them were bad. Like, but most of them were doable. Again, this is like, we're very quickly running into the problem where I'm going to need to, like, reorient my entire team around whatever specific Rift fight I'm going into. Like, I don't think our current team is capable of beating this Rift fight. I just don't. And, again, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Let me do something instead. Let's lead off with Salazzle, but Poison. Because if we can get Toxic... I'm thinking if we set up on that, because we haven't really been able to. Because, yeah, the Charizards aren't the issue. You know, I mean, they are, but... so if we just Toxic. And Incinerated I don't think it works because it says we must eat the berry fruit. So can we, if I can get a leech seed off, yeah, incinerate. I think we survive this. So we have 4 left, and we still have, but that Charizard is part flying. So if we target, yeah. Honestly, we could low-key do something like this. Okay, and it just gained, so. You're kidding! That might have single-handedly. That's actually fucked. So it only gains the, that is interesting. It does only gain the ability to Mega Evolve. So there's no point in actually targeting that Charizard. Let's try to yawn it. Oh my god, dude. Dude, like, so I think, I'm not gonna lie, that paralysis, but I do think we actually have a strategy, again, for the Charizard. Oh my god, are we gonna, oh my god, thank fucking Christ. Oh shit. Yeah, fuck out of here, Tapu Koko. The fuck you mean very good? What is, alright, whatever. You know, someone speaking to us through the fucking ether. It's probably Angie. Damn, what the fuck? Alright, these two have, bruh, why are these two having a fucking family beef? Just give me the damn relic and let me go on my way. Damn, these two need to... bitch, just let me fucking be on my merry way. Like, I don't want to be here either, you know? Well, shit, that thing nearly obliterated us, so I had to really change up my... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, let's, you know. Alright, I was gonna say, freaking, where the hell was Saki this whole time? She literally just got back, you know, and she's already on some bullshit. Like, she literally just showed up. Like, yeah, you say things, we all, yes, you know, that's speaking, you know. I was like, where the fuck was Saki the whole time? Actually just, like, completely MIA. Oh my god. Imagine if I speak to Malia. Damn. Wait, have we fought Saki? Hold on. I knew Saki was a gym leader, but I was gonna say, you know, I don't think we fought him yet. Angie. Yeah, I was gonna say, who is this? Yeah, sure, whatever. You good? Alright, eldest, you know. Damn. The fuck is she talking about? Alright. Let me heal my team, please. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I will say that was... We also have no idea where... I will say, though, yeah, so definitely Salazzle did come in clutch. Yeah, that top, like, so, but I do think my point still stands. You know, these rift fights are getting progressively more difficult, and we're gonna need to eventually just reorient our whole team around them. Club, shut the fuck up. What the hell? You know. Damn, hey, my bad. I assume that's like the equivalent of the frickin' DJ room or whatever. You know, the nightclub in Reborn, right? Say, it's up here, right? Where the fuck is their place? I do remember... Was it, Is it here? Because now that... Oh, I was gonna say Saki finally stopped. Where the fuck is there... Is it... It wouldn't be at the same... It's in here, right? Tesla's Villa. Damn, what the fuck? No. And is Amber here, or is she, Bale? God damn, fucking... Huh. Looks like this is like, she has her own fucking starter, like, lineup, to give to... I was gonna say, I didn't realize this was a... Damn, I'm getting lost here. Hey, here we go. Give me that shit. Damn. Pretty nice ass, like, home, though. Like... Locked. I imagine that's Amber's room. Or unless I'm an idiot. I was gonna say, hidden... Let's see. I didn't even fucking read that shit. I was gonna say. And then after this, we're just gonna... I'm glad I was able to... dude, Toxic low-key for rift fights is OP. That's why I'm like, the Toxic Leech Seed strategy, you know, once I do get the Toxic TM, I'll probably try to reteach it to Venusaur. So what do we want? Something sweet. Relax. Man, just make me some bullshit. Like... Sweet, relaxing, rejuvenating. Something rejuvenating. We want our soul to be rejuvenated. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know... In musician. Oh, she just got here, you know. Damn, she's over listening, right? She's overhearing, you know, eavesdropping, right? The Elite Eight. Well, I mean, so it's, you know, that ship sails both ways, right? You know, both of you are too busy, right? This isn't like, you know, a one or the other thing, like, because I will say that is the reality, right? And I can say that as like, you know, I'm someone who I graduated and I moved on. I live on my own, right? Obviously, I still go back home to see my parents occasionally, but it revolves around my schedule. Like, that's the thing, you know, like, obviously when I lived with them, you know, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, I live there, you know, but as you grow older, you know, and move on, right? It's like, okay, I mean, you have your own life, you know, and it's like, once you reach that point, it doesn't necessarily revolve around them anymore. So in their schedule. So, you know, and yeah, I'm unknown what happened to the dad. So, call it sugar. Damn, maybe we have a shot. You know, herbal tea. Oh my god. Down to the oh yeah. That's a deep ass question. But I'll say, how does she actually know him, you know? Non-conforming T. What the fuck does that even mean? What are you talking about? Hello? Dude, what the fuck is going on here? Damn, we got a nice ass room. Hey, and we got that fucking gift in the corner. Damn, you know, that's tough. Like you do really have to think about like being the like, because I will say for some games it does suck to be the main character. Like honestly, for a lot of fan games, low key, you know, Uranium, you're dealing with the loss of your mother, right? Only to find out that she is alive, but you know, now a monster, right? In certain, you don't even know who you are, and it's only at the end do you actually figure out who you truly are, and you know what happened to your I guess lineage, right? You know, in Reborn, I mean, Reborn, literally seemingly you just die, right? And then the caricature of you is a creation, right? Or like a clone or carbon copy. And then in this, you know, we lose our mother only to find out she survived, just to lose her again. You know, like the MC for this game, like I'd say particularly this one, because at least in the other two, there's like somewhat of a happy ending. Where like, okay, yeah, it sucks, but you do find out, you know, your like parents are actually alive. But in this, you know, unfortunately, you don't get that. So. Damn, you know. I mean, hey, let's put it this way. We got the hair to bet. We got the hair to boot. I was gonna say, we got the hair to boot. You know, like, you know, we got the hair to boot, right? Yacht keys, you know. Damn, we having a, you know. Damn, okay, I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of wild. All right, the fact that this is the dad's room is actually kind of wild. That is a very wild maneuver. Like, I mean, because some people would say, like, oh, it's just, you know, a room, right? I mean, very clearly there's, like, a lot of animosity in this fight. That's kind of wild. They just gave us the, like, their dad's... That is actually pretty wild, you know? Yeah, that, I'm not even gonna lie, that is actually pretty fucking wild. That, like, this was the dad space, you know? Damn, what the fuck? Dr. Doofenshmirtz's ass birth. Fucking, you know, neither of them showed up, you know? Okay, cool. Like, I hate to say it, I'm probably gonna side with Amber on this one. Because I don't know why everything like needs to be like a contest, or like there needs to be some, and I think this is specifically a problem with our parents' generation, like specifically the Gen X, like it's a Gen X boomer thing where it's like everything has to be like, oh, well, I went through this or this happened to me. It's like, okay, you know, cool. Like this isn't like a competition, you know, we're not trying to like invalidate, you know, what's going on with your kid, right? I mean, that's just shitty parenting, if we're being real. It is something where it's like, you know, it is something where it's like, is the goal, again, people, I guess, don't understand, like, is the goal not, I feel like only very recently in the world, the goal has shifted from making the world a better world for the next generation into just essentially like, you know, I think I'm not gonna lie, it started with the baby boomers, but like the goal for all eternity and all of time was to make a better world for the next generation, and that was something that just stopped with baby boomers. So like, you know, it is kind of wild that they just gave us the dad's room. That is actually, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of insane. That is an insane move. But obviously we're gonna have to deal with the fallout. Damn, these don't even work. Fucking broke ass. They got, what the fuck is that there? Nice. I was gonna say, and we, hey, that's cool that we can, hold on. What's in this little gift box? Gear and Lab Dev Team. No souls. What are you? The Furt Crest. Enhancements. Glitter. All right, we just got some bullshit from the frickin' 2 black prisms. I already have 1. What the fuck? All right, we're just getting shit. God damn. All right. Well, I'm going to save those EXP Candy XLs for whenever we actually need to, like, train up an entirely new Pokemon. Yeah, now we got to deal with the fallout of... That is kind of wild that she gave us the dad's room. That's actually kind of an insane... Like, that's pretty insane. Yeah, that is actually pretty insane. I'm not even going to lie. That's like... Especially knowing... As, you know, the mother, knowing how your daughter feels about that. I mean... Damn, what the fuck? Alright, kind of wild, you know. But I was gonna say, I mean, to be fair, the door was unlocked, and we do just do that shit, you know. And this is seemingly, so now we get backstory on, I assume this is the incident that led to her, Venom, and Saki all just, like, hating each other. Damn, what the fuck? Yeah, bad blood, you know. And then, so, I was going to say, then it's the question of how does he leave the picture, right? Damn, you know, he just bailed, you know. This Zen broadcast, you know. Yeah, that was kind of, I'm not going to lie, that's a horrible decision as a mother to make. Like, if she was younger, like, let's be real. If Amber was younger, like, and if she wasn't, like, an actual competent, like, trainer, you know, I would understand. But that's like, I mean, come on. Like, at some point, you got to realize your kid's an adult, right? You know, and I think that's something that's hard on parents because they just see the same kid that they raised, right? You know. Yeah. And then we just come in and steal the thunder, right? That is absolutely, I will say that is kind of on, I will say that's on Tesla. Because given away, like, there's no way she knew that this wasn't going to absolutely piss off Amber, right? Damn, when was this when we were underground? Also, we still got to give the fucking professor his meal, you know? I mean, yeah, sure, you know. Yeah, he's like, damn, you know, what so is he just gonna permanently be here now? Damn. I was gonna say, they're not giving me, he's like, I mean, I literally have nothing else to do. Yeah, Sheridan. Damn, where did Malia just manifested? Damn, he's like, damn, how'd she know? Who the fuck is... Bruh, who could this possibly be? Damn, bruh, I was gonna say, frickin'... I was gonna say, greedy ass elite grunts, you know, fucking, hey, I want some of that shit too. Are we actually gonna be able to beat them though? What if I just refuse? Hey, I'll fight these guys off. I got a bigger and better team. Damn. That's rough. You know what? Bruh, send fucking tanks. How do they even get these in the cave? Alright, hold on. We're gonna end this part here. We're gonna end that part here. Cause it's too much to be going into our Team Zen segment, but which I should have known that that's what I was gonna do, but regardless, we're going to end this here and we'll continue the next one. So, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.